Question is, where's the key to that Chrysler 300?
I do not remember. Let's hotwire it.
Winter's here in Canada right now, and now we got to park some cars for the winter and start working on engines. So right now I got to move a couple of cars from the back so I can get rid of them, park some in the back for winter storage, and then start building engines for the winter. Too many cars and not enough space, but it doesn't matter. We'll make space. Now the only thing I need to do is find the key to this car. But I just need to know where the key is. Where's that key? I don't see a Chrysler key here. Oh, come on. Too many cars. We'll get them done. Question is, where's the key to that Chrysler 300?
I do not remember. You know what? Let's hotwire it. Oliver, you want to tell you hotwire it?
Yeah, let's see.
Here, let's get all these crooks to see. Yeah, you take positive coil. Okay, it's only temporarily. Positive on the battery.
Okay.
And then you take your screwdriver, you bypass the relay, pump the gas a few times, make sure it's in park, okay? Okay, it's in park? Look at that, look at that. 1969 383, no problem.
In 69, so you could just go steal any car like that back then.
Yeah. Well, we can't find the key at the moment, so we just hot-wired it. It's a job we got to do in the summertime because all the harnesses burn inside the cluster in the dash area. But we'll get it done. I found another harness, but we're going to put it in the back for winter storage, and we'll take care of it in the springtime. Oh yeah, Chrysler 69, Chrysler 300, I should say, 1969.
There's always a few cool projects hanging around in Nick's back lot. And this time of year, he's got to get things organized so they don't get stuck in the snow.
Look at that. We pushed the GM and we're driving the Chrysler.
I hate winters. Cold days, everything's frozen.
Kamata di boo. Come and see what the winter's done to my car. Look at this. I've had it parked in the back parking lot for the whole summer. I haven't touched it. I'm sure the battery's dead, but the car runs good. It's got almost 300,000 kilometers. It runs good, except it's rusted. So this is what the winters do to you here up in Canada. Let's see if it starts. Well, I knew a dead battery. Oh well, let's go. This car has taken me, I think, around the planet a couple of times. Let me tell you, never let me down with this car. At the 2006 Chrysler Sebring with a V6, 2.7, double overhead cam. It burns gas, but you know what? It never let me down. Well, I feel bad sending it to the recycling yard. I don't know what to do. I love this car. I still don't want to scrap it, but I don't know. We'll see. It runs like a champ, let me tell you. It needs a muffler, but big deal. I've never worked on this engine. Let me tell you, this is one good engine Chrysler did. Look at the motor, nice and quiet, except for the muffler. Okay, let it run for a while, let it charge, and we'll bring it inside. I gotta take off the plates. Had the windshield cracked on the highway. Look, it's got a big hole here, and you know what? It still leaks no water inside the car whatsoever. Yeah, it's a bit, you know, people don't want to be picked up in a car that's all rusty, especially my family. But anyways, you know what? It's kind of rusty. I got a time to replace it. It's my daily vehicle. I've had it for almost 11 years, I believe. Yeah, 11 years. I bought it with 4,000 kilometers. And you know what? The only thing I've done to it is general maintenance and a battery, and that's it. Besides that, it's all good. All right, let me just move it up a bit. I've gone to Chrysler to buy a car. All they have is trucks, but I don't want a truck. I want a small car. But they got nothing. So I don't know. I'm going to think about it, see what I'm going to do.
$300,000 kilometers. It's 186,000 miles. It only takes light 1 second to travel that far. But Nick took 11 years in his Sebring.
Man, I still don't want to throw it away.
Seeing his trusty daily driver come to the end of the road makes Nick sad. But something that always makes him happy is a visit from a viewer. And today, Gustavo dropped in, all the way from sunny Honduras.
I've got one here from Shawinigan, Quebec. This is an engine a guy just bought. He wants to put it into an e-body, or what kind of car do you have? A Challenger, I believe it is. And he wants me to tear it down to see what he's got. He just bought the motor, and tear it down, look at it, and then if it all looks good, put it all back together. Then I'm going to put on the dynamometer. He's got a set of roller rockers. Apparently it's a good motor. It's got W2 racing heads. These are old heads that came in from Chrysler Direct Connection. Okay. He's got a set of those on. He's got a big lift cam, roller lifters. I believe they're 1.7 rocker arm ratio. I'm not so sure yet. But you know, like I said, we're going to tear it down, make all the measurements, and this is what we got. He wants to make it compression ratio. I need to make a measurement. He wants to know what cam is in there, so I'm going to take out the cam, look at the numbers on it. You know, the guy just wants to know ballpark what he has. Everything's heavy duty from what I see in here. Then I got a 427 that came in from Windsor, Ontario. A new customer from Montreal bought it from here, which is here. This is a rare engine. This is a Ford 427 Marine engine. He's building a 67 Mustang. And he wants to go with a big block, true 427. So this was built by somebody in Ontario 4 years ago. Never turned over, never ran. So he told me, Nick, take it apart, measure the compression ratio, see what I've got, see if it's a real 427, and I want to see what we got, and then again, put it all together. Of course, he wants to know its compression ratio also, and then it's going to go on the dynamometer. And this is a simple 427 Ford engine. Yeah, it says 427, but don't go with that. You have to go by the bore and stroke. This is all we're going to do.
I kind of like tried to do the same thing with a 67 Mustang that I had. So
Okay.
I tried to put a C6 and a 460 in it.
Okay.
So the thing moved a little bit, but it was really complicated to put it in. You have
It's
to
a
shave the-
very tight fit.
Yep.
You have the shock towers that go in.
Exactly.
Okay, just like a Boss 429.
Exactly. So you have to do a lot of modifications in order to put it in. So it's really complicated.
Look at that. All the way from Honduras, and he knows what he's doing. Gustavo, good show, man. Good show. This one came from northern part of Toronto. Now I got a deposit, so now I can start tearing it down, rebuilding it, and build it as a mule engine like the one in my Kawasaki car.
Okay.
But this is a 6-pack. So we're going to, of course, build it with a 6-pack. And then, of course, when I finish building it, and a dynamometer on test on this too. Come and see, I've got a few more here. I've got another engine here, which is a 340 that belongs to Steve from Toronto. This is a basic stock rebuild with a little cam. I've got his pistons, I've got it balanced, I got his new rings, I had his pistons clean, I had to hold the cylinders, I had the engine balanced, and now I'm ready for assembly. And yeah, this is 30 over, it's 30 over, but the thing is, it's not a modified engine, it's just a basic stock engine. And I've got the heads frame over here. I installed new frost plugs, core plugs, whatever you want to call them. I got them all new exhaust valves. I did the valve job. I'm waiting for the Viton seals. Then measure the springs to work with this cam that we're going to put in a flat tappet hydraulic cam. And then again, this will do off to the dyno. And then we have a 440, 500 cubic inch right here, which belongs to Mike from New York. I can't wait. We had this for quite a while, and we're going with the roller cam in this one. It's going to be a radical. It's going to have roller rockers, roller lifters with a 1.5 ratio. We are looking for over 600 horsepower. But he wants more torque than horsepower. So this is going to be soon before Christmas on the dynamometer. Yeah. Then I got a 241 Hemi, which I got to still work on. That's an old one, 1954. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
This is it. But I got to figure out how I'm going to fit this on the dyno, which I'm going to work on soon. And I just finished doing a 455 Buick engine on the dynamometer. I just finished testing it. If you want to see the engine, we took it off the dyno. Sure. And at the same time, come and see our dyno room. Sure. This is where all the action takes place. Wow. This is where it all happens, right here. This is the one we had built a 455 Buick with aluminum heads for a customer named Alex for a 67 Buick Skylark. And he wanted over 500 horsepower, 500 torque. And it's a light car, 67 Buick. And that's all he wanted. And he's ready for installation. But then he told me, Nick, I'll bring the car in the springtime for me to put it in. So that's another installation job. And this was ready to go also.
Is it going to go with the automatic? Or?
This one is going with an automatic, yeah. And this is the one we had problems with the oil pump leaking in the front. So we found a thicker body gasket and we put it on, did the job. We tested it again to make sure it didn't leak any oil. Everything went well. Now I parked it on the side. And now I'm waiting for another engine to come on a dynamometer.
It's really complicated over there, for example, to getting parts. So everything has to be shipped from the US. So sometimes when you have those type of problems, you kind of like put them double in order to be able to kind of like stop the leak.
Yeah, that would work, you know.
It works for a little while, but then you have to kind of like ask and for the...
and Gustavo, here too, we get a lot of our parts from the US. You know, it's all American V8 muscle, and of course, most of the stuff come from the US. Maybe some of the stuff is made in China. And then again, as you're putting it together, you have to perfect it. If it doesn't go good, if it doesn't go right, if it doesn't fit, you have to make it fit, you know? And sometimes we have to think out of the box to make it right. Yeah. We do a lot of that stuff. Just like putting some cars together, full restoration, like my Challenger Kawasaki. Oh, yeah. You know, there's a lot of pieces that we put on. Some fit, some didn't fit. But then again, if you know how to use your head, you make it fit, make it look good, make it tight, make it right, it's gonna work.
And it happens a lot because, you know, the molds molds change a lot when they're actually doing all the different, especially sheet metal.
Exactly.
So you have to
exactly
work yourself around it a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, like I was telling people that when you have a car, you change so much sheet metal. You know, then it comes to your hands, and then now you're gonna start putting the whole car together. You know, you think every little hole is gonna be perfect where you want it? No, you're gonna have to know how to put everything in the right place, look original, look right, and you know, you don't want anything crooked or offset. Especially what I hate is when you're putting a panel on and you got 6 screws. You put on 6 screws, 4 are tight, 2 are loose. Yeah. What do you do now? And you want all the screws to be the same, right?
Yeah.
And the 2 you put on keep turning. I cannot stand that. I can't. I'm gonna tear everything down, and I wanna make sure those 2 holes are shrunk, so that when I put all the C-screws on, all the same, that they all go nice and tight. And that's what I went through with my car.
Yeah.
And you know, it takes a lot of time, money, space, and of course, good friends that help me and bringing parts and this and that, and a good wife to understand that you're every night here and every Sunday you're here to finish the car.
The Mustang that I had, the 67, was actually my grandfather's.
No way.
Yeah, so he...
Wow, so that car's been there for a while.
Gustavo tells Nick about some other cool projects that he gets into back home.
Yeah, I have a 67 C10, which I'm actually, we changed the engine. Originally I had a 6-cylinder, 250, and I changed it, put a 350 in it. So it moves a little bit better now. Now what I'm doing is actually I'm putting a pneumatic suspension in it. So with the whole thing, you know, the tank, the 2 compressors and everything in it.
Real hot rodder here.
Yeah.
And we got Gustavo here from Honduras with the passion of hot rodding. Look at that. And you know, like I said before, after being on YouTube for 3 years, reading everybody's comments and emails, I couldn't believe how many muscle cars are around the world. And there's an American muscle car practically in every country in the world. Even Iceland, I was very surprised here from Iceland, Honduras, Peru, Colombia, everywhere. Finland, Europe, Australia, down under. It's unreal, man.
The thing is that my dad was, his first car was a 68 Pontiac Firebird. It was golden. So when actually, he told me that when I was born, in order to kind of like to cradle me and to put me to sleep, he would actually take me out in the car and he would put me in the steering wheel and he would drive.
Check it out.
You know, so he had, it was a 400, a Chevy 400 in it with a Muncie M21.
Okay.
So the thing is that he sold it in the 80s, and he told me, you know, I didn't know you're gonna like cars. If not, I would have sold it.
Of course.
Yeah. But now that thing is, you know, you can't get a Pontiac over there.
Yeah, it's gonna be possible,
right?
Yeah, that's the only thing. So there's a friend that has a Hudson, 1928 Hudson.
Okay,
that he did that.
yes.
Yeah, he bought it in the States. He shipped it to Guatemala, and then he put the plates and everything, and now it's in Honduras.
So it's easier to bring the car from Guatemala to Honduras
Yes.
than from the US to
Because of the laws that we have currently in the country.
At least you have a loophole.
Oh yeah, no. The people find a way. You know, when they are into muscle cars or into classics, they find a way in order to do it. There's another friend that recently got a kind of like it's a Corvette, kind of like the orange one that you have over there. But it's a gray one, and he recently introduced it as well through Guatemala.
There you go. Yeah, as long as you guys have a loophole, bring the American cars in there, good for you. Here in Canada, Quebec, as long as you pay the taxes, you can bring anything you wish.
Wish it was that easy over there.
Of course, no tour of Nick's shop would be complete without a look at the keeper. Nick's got it stashed in the back under a sheet.
Kind of like bring back a lot of memories when I used to go to my grandfather's shop or even my dad's. Even the smell, of the engines and everything. It brings back a lot of memories.
What you just said, a lot of people told me the same thing.
Yep.
A lot of people told me that.
And my dad was like, okay, I want you to bring me a wrench for that specific, bolt. So it was like I would have to know if it was a 13 mil or if it was a half. English or so he wouldn't tell me. I would just have to find out. If I brought the wrong wrench, it was a problem. So now when you see a bolt or something, you just kind of like grab it and do it. You do it automatically now.
Yeah, of course. After you do it so many years, of course.
Yes.
That's good. Now we got Gustavo from Honduras, man. What you do in Montreal anyways?
Actually, I work for Gildan Activewear. They have their corporate office here.
Okay.
But in this case, I specifically came over to visit the shop.
Good for you, man. Thanks for coming, man. This is a beautiful car. It's even got an air grabber. I know it's very well detailed, but he wants me to go into more detail with it. I mentioned a few stuff that he said, go ahead with it, Nick. First of all, he has a major oil leak in the back of the engine. I don't know if it's the intake manifold, valve covers, or the rear seal. I'm sure it's somewhere there. I'm going to remove the engine, take a look at what's leaking, fix that gasket, put it on the dynamometer, test for horsepower, and test to see if it leaks oil. So, and after that, we'll take it from there, what he wants to do. In the meantime, my job is to take out the engine and get it going. Gustavo, it's my pleasure, man. Look at that. The man came all the way from Honduras just to meet me. Isn't that something, man? It's a pleasure to meet you, man. Thank you. And I got his email yesterday, you know. And he said, Nick, are you there? I said, I tapped it in. Yes, I am. Come by anytime you wish. Yeah, you know, if it wasn't for you guys, it wouldn't be possible. I have to thank you guys and all the viewers that made our channel great. And you know, there's a lot of viewers that came into the shop, I guess. Yeah. And as you can see, all these flags are all being brought in from viewers and around the world.
Nick's garage is always a busy spot, especially this time of year. But Nick always seems to find time for great people like Gustavo and all the viewers who love to share what happens here.
It's just another week passed by here at Nick's garage, and we did a lot of tire installation to get them all done, and we're almost finished with that right now. So now we're going to proceed on our engine builds. And of course, it's another week for mail time. And you know what? Everybody loves mail time, don't we? And I've got a few mail to open up today, but I got a few packages that came in from who knows where. So let's find out. And we had a visitor today from Honduras. His name is Gustavo. And he asked me if I received the flag of Honduras. But the problem is, I don't have a flag of Honduras. I didn't open any packages of Honduras. Any mail from Honduras yet. But he told me send it by Amazon. So I have a package here from Amazon. So I put his name on it, so I guess this is it. So let's find out if this is a flag of Honduras. No, I've never been to Central America, let me tell you. I'd love to see it, but one day, who knows. And from what I see, it is the flag of Honduras. And there it is. The flag of Honduras. Thank you, Gustavo. And of course, I want to thank you for coming to our shop here today in person. We got the flag like you said. And here it is. We opened it at mail time, and now next week we're going to put it up in the shop. Thank you. Gracias. This is our first flight from Central America. And here's one from down under, Danny from Australia. Whoa, what do we got here? Oh, let's see now. Oh yeah, we got a lot of viewers in Australia, let me tell you. I heard that we got a big fan club down there. It's really wrapped up, eh? I wonder what this could be. I remember I got an email a while back. Someone told me, Nick, I'm going to send you a plate from down under, Australia, with the word Kowalski. And that's their plate down in down under. Western Australia, I guess it is, right? WA? Wow, look at that. Hey, this Kowalski project has done a lot of stuff for me here in my shop. This is something unique. This is something different. And of course, the L is not missing, of course, because in Quebec we only allow 7 digits. That's why the L is missing on my Quebec plate. But I guess in Australia you could put the whole word, and there it is. Anyways, I'll find a good place for it. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. And where is this one from? This is from Alex and Stacy from PR, Puerto Rico. Oh, do you think this is a flag from Puerto Rico? Because I do not have the flag of Puerto Rico. Here, let's check it out and find out. Oh, look at that, man. Ooh, check this out. Just as we're running out of coffee, we get a new batch. Look at that. Puerto Rican coffee. Hey, why not? This is good stuff, man. Cafe Molido. Hey, we're gonna try that. I just gotta read it. Oh my God, it's 2 pages. And look at that, they got a Mustang down there. Puerto Rico. Here's a picture of the 2005 Mustang GT. Hello, warm tropical greetings from Stacy and Alex. Husband and wife, automotive technicians. Oh, excuse me. Nice. That's how we ended up together. He was working in a shop a few feet away from my automotive college, and we met at a hot dog and burger stand. He almost choked his cheeseburger when I asked him to teach me how to power shift a Mustang the way he did during one of his test drives and from where we hit it off. Stacy is not just a husband, but a mentor to me. He is an ASE Master Technician with the 11 certifications in Puerto Rico Technician Certification. Nice, good for you, buddy. Ever since we met, he has been teaching me all the tips and tricks when working on old school and new school vehicles. Watching videos just gets me more motivated to do these things and hopefully have my own shop for old school muscle and new muscle. Thank you for taking the time to read this and keep the videos coming. Have a great day. Best regards, Stacy and Alex. Wow, check these guys out, eh? They fell in love because they're both in the automotive industry, technicians, and from a small island in Puerto Rico. Wow, I guess he power shifted his way into your heart. That's something nice. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the Puerto Rican flag. Yes, there it is, buddy. And Alex, don't give up on your dream. Get that shop. And good luck with it. And this one is from the good old USA, and it's from James from Kansas, the state of Kansas. Oh, this is the first time I get a Mixed Garage Address logo. Check this out. That's cool, man. I've been watching the Kansas Chiefs playing NFL football, and they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. Their quarterback that was injured. Anyways, I hope that it's all good. And now let's see what we got from James. We got a letter. Oh, you gotta be kidding, man. Check it out. Now this is what I should have compared my 1970 TA to this late model TA. Check it out. 340 6-pack. Okay, it's not a 6-pack, it's fuel injected, but then again, that's nice. White in color. I came across your YouTube channel and we have watched every single episode to my huge enjoyment. James, thanks a lot for watching us, buddy. Okay, and of course you send the flag of the city of Wichita, Kansas. Wichita, well, okay, the city of Wichita. I don't think I have that flag. I do have the flag of Kansas, and hopefully you can find room to hang it up with in the rafters. You know what? I make room for every flag that comes in. If I don't have room, I will make room. And here it is. Yeah, I never seen that flag before. Here we go. I'm gonna put it up in the shop. Yes, there it is. Flag of Wichita, Kansas, the state of Kansas. And here's another one from Rick from the state of Iowa, USA. All right, Rick, let's see what we got here. Let's be careful we don't cut anything. And many people send me flags, so I want to make sure I don't cut them up. We're getting a lot of new flags this week in the mail. Wow, these flags I don't have. Here it is. Check this out, Val. Don't have this flag.
Looks very nice.
Actually, I got a few flags today that I don't have any of them in the shop. I got Honduras, I got Iowa, and of course, Wichita from Kansas. Okay, here's a box. What do we got here? This is from the USA, and it's Ted from the state of Georgia. I've been to Georgia. I've been to Atlanta, Georgia. I went to year one there back in the 80s when year one opened up restoration parts in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, that was a while back. I also watched the Atlanta Falcons, NFL. Well, you know what? I watch every football game, CFL, NFL. I love them all. Please open first. Okay, here it is. We'll open this first. Enjoy your YouTube channel, Being Old School. Say this many years ago and you are the perfect person to have it. Wow. Well, check it out. Yeah, I remember this cartoon, Chrysler advertisement, Roadrunner. 68, I believe it was. Let me see. Yeah, 68. And I believe it was Car of the Year in Motor Trend magazine. My car looked just like this ad. Wow, look at this. This is an awesome car, of course. Let me see. And this is your time slip. Look at that, elapsed time. Yeah, that's it. 105 miles an hour, 1391 with a 3D3. Stone stock, no headers either, eh? Ted, you did a good job there, buddy. All right, let's see what you got here. There it is. Oh, come on. Vanishing point. I've never seen this one before. Wow, this is new. Oh, this is awesome, man. Look at that. Ted, thanks a lot, buddy. Look at this. I see everybody's been watching my Kawasaki project. And I know I see it's gone through a lot of hearts, through a lot of viewers in my channel, and I love it. You know, I've had everything from Vanishing Point. I had posters, I had die casts, I had models, I had plates, now a baseball cap, and who knows what's going to come through the door next. But you know what? I want to thank you all, you guys. It's all because of you. I've have all this stuff, and you know, it's a dream car I wanted to build. I did it. It was a passion of mine to build it. I finished it, and now I've got it stored, and I can't wait to show it off next year when I get it out of storage for the summertime. And Ted and everyone else, thank you very much. And what do we got here? Wow, this is a big one. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me see that. This is from North Carolina. Okay, let me see. Well, let's read the letter inside if it has one, and we'll take it from there. Wow, it's really packaged, eh? Well, this is the letter. Hey Nick and Vasilis, thank you for Nick's Garage on YouTube. It always makes my day every day. Just a little gift of appreciation in the way of some authentic North Carolina barbecue sauce and some handy flashlights for you guys. And congratulations on the Kowalski build. Oh my God, it's a pretty big box. What do we got here? All the way from North Carolina. Wow. It's really packaged here, eh? Here we go. What is this? Flashlights, eh? Lights we could use every day here. The dark winters over here, man, let me tell you. And what do we got here? Ooh. So we got barbecue sauce. Yeah, let's make our steak on the barbecue. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I love that. I like it. Wow, check this out. Wow. Here we go. Southern barbecue. Barbecue sauce. Check it out. And we got a few of these, eh? Barbecue and dipping sauce. This is for all of us. Joel, here, have one, buddy. It's on Rick from North Carolina.
That's a beautiful bottle. Look
Nice,
at that.
eh?
Original flaps.
Look at that. Even you don't have to look for a cap to close it after you use it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rick.
And Rick, I noticed that I guess they're all different. I don't know, but you know what? I'm gonna open them all up and see what we got. Here we go. Rick, I'm sure you went through a lot of trouble packaging this thing. Let me tell you, bone sucking sauce. There it is, thicker style. Okay, that's one. Lip licking sauce. Wow. You must be in the sauce industry. I don't know about that, man, but let me tell you, I've never seen so much sauce in my life. Original. Rick, too much, Rick. You're too much. Roswell's, another one. Low and slow. Look how many do we have? Carolina sauce. Tangy mustard. Here we go. Another one. I'm going to be having sauces for a long time. Here's another one. Barbecue sauce. Molasses. This is too much. Great on anything. Well, you know what? I'm going to try this on everything. Let me try it. All right, there we go. How many sauces can you have? Oh, look at that. Rick, I guess I'm going to spend the whole winter tasting all these sauces you got us. My God, look at this. Joel, look how many there is. All different kinds for all different purposes. This is awesome. Rick, I want to say a special thanks to this and thank you for all the hard work you went through to put all this together and send it to us up here in Montreal. And I want to say thank you to all you guys for watching and joining our channel. And of course, subscribing, enjoying, watching it. And of course, thumbs up. And of course, check out Nick's Garage Official on Instagram. We put up a picture every day. And of course, if you guys go on community, we also have a few pictures on that too every week or so. But anyways, most of all, I want to thank you all for watching Nick's Garage. And thanks for watching. And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Nick's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.